update 6.1 is almost here. We should be available by this next update. So basically, we are expecting a bunch of new stuff, new solo raid, new characters, some fixes, and some news that will calm your nerves. So let's start with that news. So I know a lot of you before now thought that Beast Boy, the way he works, like it was just too good to be true, and that it was going to be fixed or something. But yeah, the only mention of Beast Boy in this particular update is that his animation, his closing animation, his victory animation rather, is going to be fixed. I'm not really sure what exactly is wrong there because I really don't pay attention to those stuff. But yeah, that's the only thing that they talked about for Beast Boy. This means that yeah, Beast Boy is fine the way he is. You are okay to invest in him. Don't worry that it's just fake that it's going to be fixed. No, I mentioned it before to you guys that Beast Boy is basically another Batwoman the drowned. The way Batwoman the drowned works effortlessly, that's the same way Beast Boy works. So there's no need to be afraid. The passives, if you read the passive says they won't apply, so you don't need to worry about that. Anyways, that's for that, and I hope you guys can calm your mind now. Anyways, next thing is going to be league invasions. So league invasions, a lot of the modifiers that we have in league invasions were not working properly. That's going to be fixed. Then, of course, the point system, that was a major bone of contention for the community. That point system is going to be fixed now. We know that some people were having 0 points after winning every single match. Some were even having negative points and they didn't get promoted and stuff like that. So, yeah, they've acknowledged that and they have fixed it as well. At least they've said they fixed it, but we know how NRX works. Sometimes they fix something and it doesn't actually work as intended. Now, so that's basically for league invasions, and I believe that is why we have this delay because we're not supposed to have this delay after a season ends. But this is the second week since the last invasion, so I guess they took it down to fix it. And after this next update, we should have the next league invasions. Now, away from league invasions, there are of course going to be some solo raid fixes. Yeah, like we know that in solo raid there are some bosses. I think the one I can remember clearly is the one from Kryptonite, the Kryptonite solo raid, the one that boss Collector of World Superman is the final boss, where he can do his final specials and his third special, like special one and special three, with just one power cost. That's not how it's supposed to be. It made him more OP, so he's not going to have that anymore. He's going to have the correct power cost moving forward. So whenever the that particular solo raid comes back, the one that has Collector of World Superman as the final boss, yeah, I guess it should not be as terrible as it was anymore. So yeah, so of course there's some other solo rate fixes that will be fixed as well. And yeah, you the details you can find it in the comment section. I'm going to add the link to that in the comment section so you can get the full gist on that. So holidays, of course, this is a winter update, so we expect some free gifts and there's some holiday gifts from the 12th of December to 26th of December. Every single day you log in, you're going to be getting free rewards. They didn't really specify, but we know it's going to be not the normal sheet rewards. It's no, don't expect once they say it's free, you should know it's going to be maybe some gear materials, some talents or something. I don't know. Just some simple stuff, refugees here, like some small amount of refugees that won't change your account and stuff like that. So not really something to be that excited about. But if we're talking about excitement, there are two things that stand out. We're talking about the solo raid, the realm realm clash, yeah, realm clash solo raid. So the realm clash solo raid is solo raid where we have the boss Scorpion, of course, from the Mortal Kombat team. This would mean, of course, I'm happy about it because now you have a chance to get Scorpion for free from the solo raid. So for those of you that already have Scorpion, you can level him up. For those of you that never got him, you'll get a chance to get him now. And yeah, that's quite amazing. And the solo raid comes with some new artifacts. Of course, the Amulet of Shinok seems really interesting. The Amulet of Shinok artifact. So let's just talk about that a little bit. So the Amulet of Shinok artifact is something that I've said before that we need in this game for you to make Mortal Kombat team work properly. And so that Amulet of Shinok basically is going to spawn an hazard after 5 successful swipe attacks. It's going to spawn an hazard at max. It's going to spawn it for 9 seconds. And while the opponent is on that, they won't be able to generate power, they won't be able to block, and they won't be able to move. So you can do your infinite combo with raiding, and yeah, that's actually is going to be very, very good for raiding. But of course, that's not the free artifact. That is the like next best artifact after the free artifact. So yeah, while that is interesting, that would be good on Scorpion as well when I think of it. So right now we need God Killer, we need a bunch of mechanics to get that team to work. But I believe with this artifact, that will no longer be needed. But of course, it's not a free artifact. It's an artifact you have to spend money to get. So let's talk about the free artifact, the one that everybody watching this video is actually going to be able to use. The free artifact is the Kamidogu dagger. So what this dagger is going to do is that it's going to help you whenever you have your combo is being reset, your combo meter is being reset, you don't lose everything. You are able to keep up to 90% when the artifact is maxed out. So if let's say you had 100 hits on your combo meter, if maybe a character down swipes your character, then you still have 90. Yes, you still have 90 hits of from your combo meter. So that's quite interesting. There are a bunch of characters that could be good on. That could be good on Blue Beetle. That could be good on even with the Mortal Kombat team. Would that be good on them? Not really sure, but I think right now only Blue Beetle comes to mind. That is the legendary Blue Beetle because it really needs those combo meters. But yeah, I would have to look at the other characters and see which other character can benefit from the Kamidogu dagger. And yeah, who knows? Maybe even the new legendary character might actually benefit from it as well. Anyways, yeah. So that's for Beast Boy. I think Beast Boy could benefit from it, but Beast Boy is already so OP. It doesn't really need that. But I think it could potentially benefit from it. Yeah, so the Kamidogu dagger, apart from that, also gives you up to 1,000% basic attack damage boost, which is interesting, which a lot of characters can benefit from. League of Anarchy, uh, Blue Beetle, um, Manta, Black Manta, I think could benefit from this. And you get the 1,000% damage by getting 10% per basic attack, basic and swipe attacks. So stacking up to 10%. Of course, 10% is when the artifact is maxed out. If you have a maxed out Kamidogu dagger, each basic is going to be adding 10%, you get to 1,000. Yeah, so that's how that is going to work. So if it's not a maxed out, of course, that means basically what that means is that you will always get to 1,000%, but how long will it take you to get to 1,000%? That's what's going to matter at that point. So yeah, it looks interesting. Finally, let's just quickly talk about the Ocean Master Orm. Orm is the nemesis of Aquaman in basically the Aquaman storyline, both in the comics and in the movies, especially the first movie. Orm connived with Black Manta to take on Aquaman, but we all know Aquaman was successful at the end of the day. So we don't really have much other information. Leaks are going to be coming out, of course, after the update, and I'll be sharing that with you guys. But yeah, it's going. They've said it's going to be a very strong damage dealer. They added extremely strong damage dealer for raid. So could we be having another beast boy in our hands? I don't think NRS has done that in a single year where we have two raid killers in one year. So I'm really skeptical of that. That we're going to have two amazing raid damage dealers in one year. That sounds too good to be true, honestly. So I would say, guys, once this is out, wait for testers to test and to prove to you that the character is good before you spend that money or before you spend your gems, because I don't trust NRS. So I hope the character is good, maybe OP in raids. That would be amazing. But yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Anyways, guys, if you enjoy my videos, you want to see more like this, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.